What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Totem giveaway day. We are finishing up the 10th anniversary live stream, and there's a lot to go over. They're giving away 25 gifts right now in this live stream. I'm gonna apologize for last night's live stream. I got very ill. I think I had some bad Lion's Choice chicken. Wasn't a pretty sight. I do have some ghost peaches today. We are going to. I'm just going to mute this since there is 25 gifts here. I know that a lot of you. I know that a lot of you are trying to get this reward, so maybe we just keep it going for a little while longer. Maybe we just keep it going. Just keep it active in the background. I want to give a huge shout out before we get into anything else. I want to give a huge shout out to Red Griffin Diver. You guys hear me? There we go. Red Griffin Diver sent me some. Let's just go back to scene.
So you ready? It's like a duel.
It's just Mike. So
We
want to remove this one.
Icons is not here.
Okay,
there we go.
So Red Griffin
Red
Diver sent me some fun stuff. The first thing I want to show you guys is it's a bunch of 3D printed stuff. I got a bunch of these challenge coins. Pretty cool.
I
got a big stack of them. Big stack of them. Those are pretty cool. Zykos. Very cool. I also have these two. I got this. It's got my summer logo, my springtime logo on it. Right. And then the original logo, Hero War Central. You guys. Fun fact about this. Hero Wars designed this for me. Hero Wars designed this logo for me. One of the art guys, he's in charge of the videos now. He designed that logo for me. So big thanks to Red Griffin Diver for sending me that stuff. We'll hang it up here in the. Got a big echo.
5 pure soulstone chest plus 150 energy crystals is George Lian 317. George, please let us know that you're here and
Echo. Why am I echoing? Shouldn't be. Oh, I had the wrong thing checked. Oh my gosh. Now it should be fine, right? Very strange. Sorry about that, OBS. George Klein. Would be around, and then considering the gifts, stage finishing, that's about 20. All right, so the real big takeaway from this live stream is huge. It is an absolute free-to-play totem. An absolute free-to-play totem can be earned during this event, potentially.
Energy crystals. Some numbers of energy crystals are in addition to each prize within the 5 sets that we're going to be giving away this evening.
With the addition of this new task, all right, the Archdemons Challenge. This task right here is going to award us with Valor coins for completing an accumulative amount of ranking points in the Archdemon fight. Let's mute that. If you guys are not familiar with the Archdemon fight, there's a battle every single day, but that's also changed for this event. There's a battle every single day where you fight the Archdemon. There's different buffs every day. And the Archdemon, you accumulate points. And as you accumulate points, you get rewards in the events and the event tasks. Well, Sam showed on the live stream today that some of those rewards include Valor coins. And the Valor coins on top of the... let's see. The Valor coins on top of the... let's see. I can't find what it is. The Valor coins that you can earn from this Archdemon's challenge on top of the amount of Valor coins that you can get as a free-to-play, and also from the these login rewards, right? You might be able to get enough Sapphire medallions. You might be able to get enough Sapphire medallions to actually get that 70 piece totem from the shop. Okay, that is potentially a huge windfall for a free-to-play player. It only happens like once a year, but during this Return the Cake event, that is something. I know that a lot of free-to-play players can get to that like 40 to 55 mark of Sapphire medallions, but an extra, let's see. So somebody in the chat says an extra 800,000 Valor coins is around 51 to 55 medallions. So we're looking at like 20 to 25 extra for this task. Oh, I didn't pin the word of the day. It's exclamation point birthday. Totem word of the day is exclamation point birthday. Yeah. So that is one huge takeaway. That's one huge takeaway from this live stream is free to play might be able to get a totem without spending any money. Obviously free to play means free to play. I also have a blog on the websites. I have a blog on the website. Let's see. Couldn't find this page. Okay. So I'm having some weird. What's going on here? What's going on here? Do I have too many windows open? Do I need to restart Chrome? Yeah, here we go. Live stream recap. I got a couple of more takeaways. So we are all familiar with the way that the adventure events are, where you're drafting heroes. One of the changes for the 10th anniversary Hero Wars event is the Archdemon fight isn't a daily fight anymore, right? If you, let's see, Archdemon, Cake Team. If you look at some of the past events, let's see. Here's an example. Nope, that's not a good example. Here we go. Let's see. Open image and new tab. So you, let's see, zoom in, right? So every day there's a new team, a new set of buffs, and you fight the Archdemon in an effort to get 300,000 score. It's absolutely free to play to do this. You just got to put the fights in and do it, right? You get your score down here, like whatever teams are down here, today's top battles, you fight the Archdemon and away you go. And the fact that you can get 300,000 here, we didn't see what the rules were. We didn't see what the rules were for the looks like the live stream timed out. That's weird. We didn't quite see what the rules were as far as the costs here, so we don't know if the values have changed that much. But instead of the Archdemon fight just being something that you have access to every day, like for free, it's now at the end of each chapter. All right, so chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 has Archdemons of increasing difficulty. All right, so chapter 1, Archdemon is the easiest, and chapter 7, Archdemon is the hardest. So why does that matter? Well, with this Happy Birthday Dominion event, they have added in a new ranking. They have added in a worldwide ranking. Maybe it's a server-based ranking. I think he actually clarified what the ranking is, but he said he wasn't sure. The top player in whatever server or worldwide, whatever, gets 30,000 emeralds, an avatar, and an avatar frame. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, guys. How this relates back to the chapter final boss. Like, this is the final boss for this chapter, right? This Amira location is the final boss for this chapter. But this Archdemon location after the final boss, you can fight this 7 times if you want. You can fight this 7 times if you want and complete the task to fight the Archdemon every day, right? But the higher chapter you get into, chapter 5, 6, and 7, the higher multiplier the higher multiplier that you get towards that ranking. So the players that are going to be at the top of this ranking are going to do their Archdemon fights on the Chapter 7 boss. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out, if you're going to have a limited number of attempts or if you're going to have an unlimited number of attempts but based on the number of heroes you have. I don't really know how all that's going to work, but you're definitely going to want to get as high chapter as possible if you're going to be competing for these free emeralds, right? So that's pretty interesting. We also have the addition that the relic, the amulet of battle. You guys are familiar with this relic. You have to level it up to level 25, 250 buffs in order to get into the deeper chapters. Chapter 3 requires 50. Chapter 4 requires 100. Arena, I'm not clear. I'm not 100% clear. Arena says, can you keep trying to get better score or only 7 attempts? I'm not actually clear. I'm not sure. I think we probably have more attempts than we think we do, but we'll see that in a few days. So Chapter 4 requires 100 buffs. Chapter 6 requires 200 buffs. Chapter 7 requires 250 buffs, right? This amulet of battle works in the Archdemon fight. Okay, so not only do you need to get to Chapter 7, but you're also incentivized to level up the amulet of battle as high as you can. Not at just 25, but maybe 30, maybe 40, maybe even 300. Maybe you get all the way to level 300 Amulet of Battle. The players that get to 300 Amulet of Battle will be the ones at the top of the scoreboard. Okay, absolutely that'll be the case. And some people will put in 300 Amulet of Battle. They absolutely will, right? They absolutely will. Yeah, so those are kind of the 4 big takeaways from the live stream. I did keep track of everything that was discussed in the Happy Birthday Hero Wars live stream. The date it's going to go live. Here's the reward. Go to the live stream. Here's the free reward just for being on the live stream. Okay, Robbie. Robbie 36. Robbie, if you're watching, looks like your name was drawn. Robbie, go reply, Robbie. I don't know. I know Robbie is here. He said only your highest score count, so it's not cumulative. All right, thanks, Phil. Thank you so much, Phil. Thank you. Chrome crashed. Yeah, it looks like other people are saying that Chrome is crashing for them as well. So live stream gift. You also have the date of when the live stream is going to go live. When the event's going to go live. It's going to go live Sunday night / Monday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Sam went over the skills for Berna, did a couple of team fights with Berna, and then into the event discussion, we have the daily minigame Easter eggs. It's going to be a puzzle every day. Why do you cover Hero Wars live streams? Because YouTube pays me to make content about videos about Hero Wars, Merrick. And people would rather do this and watch me do a 5-minute video than watch an hour-long video. Yeah, I got all the tasks from all 3 of the events: Cake Hunt, Unleashing Power, and Rituals Price. Those are these are screenshots from Hero Wars Guide. The Mysterious Island discussion during the live stream. Sam said that the generators are going to last until the end of the month. He misspoke. He clarified the generators on the Mysterious Island will only last until the end of the Berna event. DP Fitzgerald, I believe the birthday for Hero Wars Alliance is in the fall sometime. I want to say it's August or September. I'm not 100% sure. He discussed the rituals adventure, right? We already talked about this a little bit. We've seen this event a ton. Amulet of Battle. And here's a new addition to the adventures, and that is talisman buffs. You need to re-enter? Well, my Chrome keeps crashing anyway. I don't know why. I guess people are dealing with some memory leak issues. It's very weird. Let's keep entering. Very strange. So on the 7-chapter adventure events, we have talismans now, and each of these talismans, he showed what each of these do. So in the discussion about the best teams to use for these each chapter, Chapter 1 best team, Chapter 3 best team, and so on and so forth, we're also going to be discussing what talisman would work as well. So I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be a pretty good event. It looks like we might have an opportunity to get some free stuff. Including a totem for free-to-play players if you're diligent. And all in all, it's an over hour long live stream, and I hope this 10-minute discussion or so is enough for all of you. Yeah. So let's do our own giveaway. Let's do our own giveaway. Exclamation points. Birthday is the totem word of the day. We're gonna draw some winners. Gambit X Factor. Gambit X Factor. First name drawn. We're going to draw a bunch of names. Your stream runs fine for me, but Hero Worship keeps crashing. Yeah. I don't know why. I think if you hide the chat, it probably is better. Just hide the chat. It's probably easier. Probably doesn't take up so much RAM on Chrome. Right. Good job having no sus tabs. Oh, E-Rain. I gotta police every time I go live, every time I do anything in here, I gotta make sure everything is working properly. Conrad is drawn. Okay, Conrad is not a member of the stream. Waiting on Gambit X Factor. Gambit X Factor. No, the question I asked was how many talismans can you get? It's one per chapter. The talismans is one per chapter. So it's you pick one after you defeat your first location. One per chapter. One per chapter. Yeah, so whichever one you choose, and I don't know if it's the same 3 every chapter, but it's just one. Why do some pro streamers forget then? Complacency. You know, Gambit X Factor is here. Okay. Iron Smiter. Iron Smiter. Guess we get some music going here. Iron Smiter is here. How about Glenn Malvasso? Glenn Malvasso. Did you get it built, babe? You get there? Okay. We got a big project that we're working on, and I say we, I mean my wife. She is building an electric bike for our 13-year-old. Electric dirt bike. Oh, it's an electric dirt bike, not just an electric bike. Glenn Malvasso is here. Anthony Smith, unreal. Absolutely rigged. I am live, right? No, there we go. Anthony's here. Okay. How about Viking? Oh, this is unbelievable. This absolutely is rigged. Viking. This absolutely is rigged. Charlie, what if your kid likes Dante? Well, he is my stepson, so. Viking. Okay. Jazer 147. Jazer 147. Still having issues? I wonder what's happening. I wonder why it is. 1200, but man, is it fun to cruise around. Burnout, we live in a neighborhood that is dominated by golf carts, but more and more we're getting e-bikes. A lot of people are getting e-bikes, and it's it's kind of fun now that the weather's warming up. I kind of want to get one. At least must have been the comment about cleaning the circuits if I got picked. I kind of want to get one. Jacer is here. Tim Alexander. Live with about a 30-second delay. Yeah. I'm excited about Burnout, but I'll slowly build her. Yep. Yeah, Chuck Norris, man. Rest in peace. You know, everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Hero Wars is temporary. My live stream only lasts an hour. And even legends fall. It is unfortunate, but it is just the natural order of things. Right? Natural order of things. Yeah, sorry about that. It's good that we can spread more accurate info now. Yeah. Man, this birthday stream is stalled hard. Yeah, you know, he's stuck now because he has to give away 25. He has to give away 25 of these gifts. Tim Alexander is here. How about Frank C? Tim Alexander. We're just gonna give away 2 totems, not 25. 2 totems. All those Chuck jokes implied he was immortal. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I saw on the news early this morning that he was rushed to the hospital, and you know, 86 getting rushed to the hospital. It's never good. That's never good. That's those day, but you didn't answer. If we won before and sent an email, no, you don't need to. You don't need to. Frank C is here. If you've already contacted me, you don't need to contact me again. I got access to you. If you want to, it's fine. Just so it's at the top of my inbox or whatever. People who I draw, you got to email me herowarcentral@gmail.com. Sinus. Let's see. Frank C. Sinus uranium. I got a text message from somebody. Oh, Jeff. Yeah. Gas went up. Hope everybody got gas. Sinus is here. Nice. Nice. Sinus. Excuse me. Canadian Doghouse. The remaining 20 gifts are going to be comments on the live stream? I don't know if you can hear the demon down there. Currently very upset that nobody's paying any attention to her. I wonder why it keeps trying to focus. I don't. And there she goes. Canadian Doghouse. Antonio. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the rest of your name. That's a great, strong Greek name, probably. If I had to guess. Alex Brick. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the beat. Oh, she just sprawled out over there. We got a paw licking problem. Alex Brick, 1802. And Mon Quinn Duke. What's my favorite Kark skin? I don't know. I really like the Solar skin, but I think it's too proper. Like the white robe and everything. I've been thinking about that, actually. The Dark Depth skin could have been so much better. The Celestial skin, I don't like. The Masquerade skin is okay because it's silly. Probably the Masquerade skin because it's silly. Probably the Masquerade skin because it's silly. All right, live stream is over. Good deal. Okay, there we go. Colorado Kid. Didn't draw him yesterday or 2 days ago. Here's another chance. Here's another chance. What's up with the camera on Remy? I have no idea. I have no idea why it keeps trying to focus and autofocus. I don't know if it's because... I don't know if it's a setting on my Mac. I don't know what the deal is. Ugh. We've drawn him a couple of times and he hasn't been here. Colorado Kid is here. Colorado Kid is here. All right, so let's shift gears a little bit. We can't let Facebook and Web have all of the fun. There is a little bit of news to discuss on Hero Wars Alliance, so let's do all of that. We have a good look at Lian's Relic. All right, Lian's Relic. Lian has 2 new abilities and modifies 2 existing abilities. First of all, Lian is waifu. All right, I really enjoy Lian. I think that she is a one of the best control heroes in the game. A little underpowered. Doesn't really work well with stun or dodge teams, but that's okay. Pure damage, very strong hero. New ability, Enthrall. Periodically charms central enemies. Multiple enemies in the center. Already charmed enemies take pure damage while the others fall asleep. So bonus damage if they're already charmed. Pretty cool. Other new ability, Heartbreak. When a charmed enemy is attacked, Lian deals additional pure damage to them. Okay, so good stuff. Charmed enemies take bonus damage, and charmed enemies take extra damage when you use the other skill. And then we have a 2-piece modifier to existing skills. Enchantment is getting improved. Charmed enemies will have a chance not to wake up when attacked. Right. So when you charm an enemy, when they take damage from any source, they have a chance of waking up. But now there's a chance that it will not happen. Each time the skill triggers, this chance decreases. So the longer the enemy is charmed, the higher the chance that they will wake up. The more attacks that they receive without waking up, I suppose. And then finally, Wandering Lights. I believe this is the Violet ability. Damage from Wandering Lights becomes pure and is increased. So more damage overall, always a good thing. More damage overall. More charms overall. Great artwork. Big fan. All right. Unfortunately, relics are very expensive, right? They're very expensive. A lot of times they're easy to get. Unlock the relic, which means you get the bonus skill. So at base, a lot of people are going to have this base level 1 skill on every character that they can get the relic, right? Getting to this Heartbreak ability, that's the tough one. That's what's going to cost you a lot of money. And I'm talking, people are saying that it costs thousands of dollars to get there. Kind of crazy. Lian's Relic will combine her control powers with tons of damage, dish out charms left and right, keep them charmed while attacking, and flood the enemy team with pure damage. All that with heaps of magic attack and health on top. This will go live Sunday night, Monday morning. If you could charm any hero in the game, which one would you choose and why? And then there's a free gift. Bing, bang, boom. Free gift. Good stuff. We also have this Path to Perfection event featuring Drain with some sales. Outland chests, Summoning Spheres, Artifact chests, Elemental Spheres, and Heroic chest discounts lasting through Sunday. And there's somebody under the tree. What is this? Looks like he's waiting for someone under that tree. Can you guess who it is? Can you guess who it is? My guess is it's probably... I have no idea. Who's Drain waiting for? Maybe Lian. Maybe Lian. Could be Lian. Going into the weekend, though, we have the Way of Mystery event featuring Lian. That's when the Relic is going to go live, Sunday night / Monday morning. And that's going to be at the end of the 4-day Path to Perfection event. Of course, the Miyu season, whatever it's called, the Spring Storm season is live. Get your free Miyu, get your free Miyu Relic, and away we go. Drain is waiting on Remy. Oh, yeah. Octavia? You think he's waiting for Octavia? Ooh-wee. He's waiting for Miyu and Dropbox. Ah, probably so. Miyu and Dropbox. Definitely worth waiting for. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, it looks like the live stream, if you are a Facebook and web player, go leave a comment with your account ID on the live stream, and they'll do the remaining giveaway there. Not sure what's going on, why the live stream is causing so much of a RAM sync, but it is what it is. Drain will wait forever. Remy's heart belongs to her daddy. Yeah, indeed. She's all mine. She's my girl. Although right now she's wandering the wilderness. I don't know. You can get a box in her arm. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A discussion real quick about the... There we go. I wanted to discuss this new war flag. This new war flag has been teased as of yesterday. We have the war flag of Bastion. All right, so the war flag of Bastion is going to be very effective against physical attacking teams. It states as the follow: at the start of battle, raises all allied heroes' armor by 30% of the front hero's armor. All right, the front hero's armor. The effect gradually weakens down to 5% over 20 seconds. So the front hero, the hero with the highest armor, let's see. The hero with the highest armor, I believe, let's go to Hero FAQ. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hero tools, see, hero guides. I believe the hero with the highest armor is Ziri. I could be wrong, and nobody's going to actually be using Ziri. Open. Why aren't you opening? That's crazy. Nobody's going to actually be using Ziri. Let's see if like Cleaver. Okay, there we go. Let's open Cleaver. So Cleaver's max armor is 52k. All right, 52k. We've got Astaroth's armor is at 53,000. We've got Chaba's armor at here we go, 49,000. And let's just grab somebody else. Corvus's armor is 55,000. How about Mushy and Shroom? Let's find Mushy and Shroom and see what their max armor is. Nope. I don't want to click on Judge. That was a mistake. Yeah. Anyway, it's about 50. It's about 50 to 55,000 armor, right? 50 to 55,000 armor. So if we take a look at the calculator and we have a 0.3, 30% times 50,000 is 15,000 armor. All right. So if you have 0.3 times 55,000, which is the top end ish, you have 16.5 armor. Okay. So 16. So let's call it 15 to 16,000 bonus armor. Everybody on your team Whenever this fight starts, everybody on your team is going to get a bonus 15 to 16,000 armor. Okay, all allies' armor, that includes the tank, is getting the bonus. Okay, the tank is getting the bonus armor. That first line hero is getting the armor. But note that it doesn't say tank. It doesn't have to be a tank. It doesn't have to be a tank. It could be Kark, for example, right? How much armor does Kark have? Kark tank is not a common choice, but it's a fun choice. So he's got 49,000 armor, right? Another common choice for a character out front is Dante. Dante has got 37,000 armor. It's going to be on the lower end, right? Dodge heroes, their mitigation is from dodge, not from armor. If we take a look at Lyria, for example, Lyria is another common choice. Lyria has about 37,000 armor. Excuse me. So again, this doesn't say the tank, it says the front hero's armor. So 30%. So we're looking at the top end, if you have a tank, we're looking at 15 to 16,000 bonus armor. And then as the fight goes on, over the first 29 seconds, it decreases down to 5%. So if we look at that again, if we take 0.05 times 50,000, that's 2,500. If you take 0.05 times 55,000, that's going to be kind of the top end. That's 2,750. So if you don't know, 3,000 armor cuts damage by 50%, cuts physical damage by 50%. So now that we kind of understand how the flag works, right? Now that we kind of understand the math behind it all, it starts at like 15-ish thousand armor and it goes down to like 2,500-ish armor over the course of 29 seconds, assuming you have 3 red patterns in here. Okay. And for what it's worth, that is the math, not including like an armor pattern, right? An armor pattern would modify this, right? Bonus armor, more armor, right? Let's just keep it simple. Even though this armor pattern would impact that number, let's call it 15,000. Okay, let's call it 15,000 armor. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It'll matter in some fights, but it won't matter in others. So first things first, I have got 100% confirmation that this flag does not at all work with Electra. So if Electra is your front hero, if Electra is your tank, Electra has this Violet ability at the start of battle, converts all of her armor, magic, defense, and dodge, into strength. So she has 0 armor. She has 0 armor when this flag goes off. All right, so Electra Von Grave does not work with this flag. Doesn't. Every other tank does. Every other hero does. Works with the flag. Not Electra. That's okay. And I'll tell you why that's okay. The majority of the damage in this game, just look around. Just look around. The majority of the damage in this game is magic and pure damage. All right, if we take a look at let's see, the best Hero Wars teams. Here is the top arena teams on defense, according to Taro from the official Hero Wars Dominion Era Discord. We have magic and pure damage. Magic damage, pure damage. We have some physical damage. Dante does do some physical damage, sure. But we have a majority magic and pure damage. Right? I believe this team sucks because without Sebastian, you don't have anything. And that is the key. A lot of Dante teams use Sebastian, which is a lot of pure damage. This team right here, it's got a lot of crits, a lot of physical damage, but Sebastian adds a ton of pure damage to that. And for what it's worth, Tristan, this team right here, this Galahad Tristan team, any Tristan team is going to get so much armor penetration that the flag doesn't matter anyway. You might as well not even have the flag, right? Because Tristan spams his ult. Tristan has an armor penetration ultimate. This is going to cause all of the damage to ignore all of the armor anyway. All right. You have this Lyria, Lara Croft Aiden team. This is another critical hit damage team. This one's going to be a little bit weaker versus that flag, but still it's a lot of pure damage. The point that I'm trying to make is this. This flag seems a little out of place. Seems like this flag should have came to us 6 months to a year ago. Yes, Be creative. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The stats are applied before she converts it. So we have an interesting flag here, which still, by the way, we don't know how to get it. We have an interesting flag here that it seems like it's a little bit out of place. What you will probably end up doing with this flag is continue to stomp on the neck of Ishmael teams. Like, Ishmael teams have it bad enough with Fluffy. Charged Ishmael teams, any team that has a charged damage dealer that's not named Tristan, physical attacker, I should say, this flag is going to do very well against. Is it going to replace your war flag of Swift Warriors? Is it going to replace your war flag of readiness? Is it going to replace your war flag of, what is it, the pet one? The war flag of pet strength? I don't think so. I think it will in some niche instances. But, you know, you have 60-ish teams on defense in Clash of Worlds, right? 60-ish teams on defense in Clash of Worlds. You're going to basically see 2 teams from every player in Clash of Worlds. 2 teams-ish from every single player. A lot of the teams that we're going up against, this Dante, Orion, Augustus team, it won't really do much here. It'll lessen the damage that Dante does, but he's still going to dodge like crazy, ult like crazy, causing everybody else to do well. All right. That flag would work here, but you're going to basically have 2 teams from every player in the Clash of World teams. So, you know, 60-ish teams on defense. There's 30 players, 2-ish teams, right? I'm expecting to see generally a mage team in almost every Clash of Worlds defense, and some kind of second team, a Lyria Lara Croft team, a Dante Orion Augustus team, maybe some kind of cute Engineerium or Foundry team. I mean, so I just don't know where it's going to be useful. And with the current focus on Electra, but that's coming to an end. With the current focus on Electra, even that, because the flag doesn't work with Electra, what are we going to do? Be creative? No, they do not require one anymore. Bet it's on the April's map, needing 5 wood to get it. Probably true, El Morningstar. Probably true. Probably on April map. I don't know where it is. I thought that Sam was going to mention it in today's live stream. He did not mention it in today's live stream. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do with it. I'm not really sure how we're going to use it yet. 30% of armor, 15,000 armor. It's going to be a little bit higher than that if you use an armor pattern, but still 15-ish thousand armor. I mean, against some teams, it's going to be all you need. Against most teams, it's not going to do anything. It's just not going to do anything. Emerald City? Could be Emerald City. Could be. Could be. Anyway, we are trying a new defensive strategy today. We're going to use the 4 heal team plus Mushi and Shroom that Sam described today on the live stream. We're going to give it a try. And this is why. This is why we're going to give it a try. We want more defenses. This was from our previous team, our Nebula team. But we're going to give it a try. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Let's try this team on offense. Let's see if we can get rank 1 with this team on offense. Burnham. Let's switch this out to Oliver. War flag of Recovery. Maybe Vanguard is going to be better. So our tank is going to be Mushi and Shroom. All right. We're going to use Aiden, Goose, and Maya. Maya, pure damage. This is going to be Chorus. Let's see what happens. Anthony Smith, Berna is a strength-based hero, so red skin stones. Let's see if we can get to the top here. Let's see if all this, the 4 healing plus Mushi and Shroom can actually be successful. My concern is, no. My concern that it's, oh wait a second. My concern is just not enough damage. Wait a second. Wait a second. We're not even going to look. We're just going to go for the lowest level, and we're going to send it just pure healing and fungus, guys. Just pure fungus healing. That didn't do it. That didn't do it. There's D Warman. We're going for D Warman. We're going for rank 1 here. We're going for rank 1 with this Mushi and Shroom team. Corvus and Morgan, probably strong. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. Petar. Sending it. Electra, Cascade, Fluffy, Gus, Polaris. Heals. Oh, got blown up. Got blown up. Let's try versus this team. Let's see if we can get rank 1 with this team. They did so good and got wiped so fast. Yeah. Thinking that this isn't the team, guys. I'm thinking that this is not a team. All right. I want to give a huge shout out to Sam for suggesting this team on the live stream. It looks good on paper. It looks really good on paper. However, this is the team that they fought. Now, obviously, I don't have Thea here. I'm using Maya instead of Thea. Maybe Thea is better because of the magic defense. Probably is actually better. You know what? Even though I don't have... Was it Aiden? It is Aiden. It's Thea. Even though I don't have Thea maxed out, maybe I should go grab her Ascension real quick. Where are you with Ascension, by the way? We're only tier 2 Ascension. Yeah, we're too far away. Yeah, let's try Thea. Even the under-leveled Thea is probably worth a try here. Magic defense artifact weapon is pretty strong. I feel like I got way less damage with this though. Maya also has magic defense. Oh, good point. Yeah, but the silence from Thea is pretty good right now. The silence from Thea in this meta is pretty good. All right. Supposedly, right? And we're lasting longer, but we're not winning here. I'm not sure why Goose died. Yeah, this team ain't it. All right, let's go do our Guild Wars real quick. I got a sneaking suspicion that it's Collusion Day. It's not Collusion Day. All right, let's do some Guild Wars. Ooh, what is this team, Homerus? I guess we clear Homerus, huh? You know what? I ain't scared. Kayla. Isaac. Who am I missing? Goose. Goose. More pure damage. Long fights for Jorgen no Seb means not so good. Yeah, Sebastian is a key counter to Jorgen that I'm not using enough in that meta right now because of the demonic sheep. Because of the demonic sheep. He's just so good at countering Sebastian. All right, so where am I going? Am I going to go to the Lighthouse or am I going to go to the Foundry? Moo's on the Foundry there, so... You can have it, Moo. You can have it. It's all yours. What do we have left? We have 9 attacks left. Okay, let's do Fluffy Tank here. Fluffy Tank, Aiden, Pets, Chorus, War Flag, Healing. I want to say Iris. Augustus. Biscuits. Axel. Merlin. Yep. Try to win. We used to have so much characters like Alvinor and Folio. Now each new hero has to break the meta. E-Rain, I don't think Berna breaks the meta. I think that Berna is a very tame hero choice. She might have some amazing team choices. I really think that she probably does have some amazing team choices. But Berna doesn't change things in a big way like Fluffy does. Like Fluffy is a big addition to this game. I don't think that Berna is. Not double healer. I'll try my best, Viking. Try my best. And I did all my Clash of Worlds attacks yesterday. Okay. I think it's time we draw winners. Random number generator. There we go. Random number generator. We have 45 winners. 45 names drawn. So 0, 45. Let's draw a couple winners. If I draw your name here, you don't have to be here. You just gotta get a hold of me sometime this weekend, today, tomorrow, whatever, so that I can get you that $50. I'll send you that $50 via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. I prefer PayPal, so I can use my business account. Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Amazon gift card. Hold on, I got a message from the community manager. Regarding Medallion Quest, spending them on generator should count towards... Okay. Spending medallions on generators does count towards quest progression. That's actually a big piece of news. We were worried that that wasn't going to work. You know, because you ran 10,000 burn test. E-Rain, she doesn't have any game-breaking abilities. Like Fluffy is Area of Effect Revive is very strong. Rufus only can revive himself. Astaroth can only revive one ally per fight. Fluffy can revive multiple heroes multiple times in a fight. There are other healers. There are other healers that do magic damage. Yes, Berna has a fun ability that the longer the fight goes, the more damage she does. There's just nothing about her that is like defining, like meta defining. The full healer team outside of certain fortifications on Clash of Worlds, I just don't see it being overwhelmingly positive. I'm putting Berna in with Folio and Goose. A fun hero choice. Niche teams. Electra, dominant. Fluffy, dominant. All right. There's a couple of pieces that Cascade and Polaris needed to work, but now they do, right? Augustus, pretty dominant. I just don't see it with Berna. I just don't see it. I'm still going to go after her. Was your name on there 2 times? Yes. All right. Number 9. Ooh, number 9. Let's see. Number 9 is D. Warman. Okay. So since D. Warman is one of the names drawn, we are drawing a third totem. We're going to draw a third totem winner. D. Warman is my mod. Okay. He's my mod. He and I worked together for like 6.5 years now. So in order to prevent the idea of collusion, we're going to draw an additional winner. He's going to get his win, but we're going to draw an additional winner as well. Let's see. Generates. Number 18. Let's actually do this. There we go. And then let's bold this. Number 18 is Piratin82. Piratin82. D. Warman couldn't be here today. He's taking a day with his lady friend. So wherever you are, D. Warman, hope you're doing well. And then number 44, a name that was drawn today. Number 44 is Mon Win Duke. Congratulations to our 3 winners. Congratulations to our 3 winners. Just in time for the Berna event. Let's try to get this stuff sorted before the event goes live Sunday. All right, so please contact me today if you can. Mon, if you're watching still, please send me a message, email, or on Discord. Piraten, if you're watching, same deal. Send me a chat. Hey, Chad, did Charlie talk about whether Berna might be good against Asgard bosses? So, Dave Davidson, I actually did I did a test today. I did a test today with Berna in the city of Asgard, and I learned something. I learned that, first of all, you don't need armor artifacts to stay alive. Some people think that you do, but you don't need armor artifacts to stay alive. I don't have a single armor artifact on my team, and not a single member of my team dies. You just don't need the armor artifact, right? Another thing is Martha's speed up can't be discounted at all. I just don't have enough damage here. I just don't have enough damage output. All right, I got about 23 million damage here. I got about 23 million damage here. Yeah. I do this so that you don't have to. Please don't use this team. There is probably a Berna team that does well. Probably. Who counters Berna? You're going to look at healing block tier teams. A hero like Yasmin. A hero like Celeste. A hero like Jet. Blocks healing. All right. A pet like Biscuit blocks healing. Right. And then also, of course, you know, magic defense and silences. Magic defense heroes like Maya, Thea, whoever else can silence. Isaac, Thea, Kira. I think Kira's going to be pretty strong. I think Kira Undead could be pretty strong versus Berna. But, you know, I think Berna is going to be defined more by the heroes you put with her than Berna herself. Biscuit for sure. Yeah, Biscuit for sure. Yeah. Biscuit for sure. King Biscuit. Sure do miss that penguin sometimes. All right, I'm going to go help finish off this electric dirt bike. The boys will be home from school soon. Got some real bad news, though. He's going to his dad's this weekend. We have the first beautiful day in our neighborhood in a long time. First beautiful weekend, I should say, in a long time. It's going to be in the 80s today and tomorrow, and he's not even going to be around to use it. Man. Week against Isaac. Yeah, you know, E-Rain, more magic damage. Lots of magic damage. She's doing a lot of magic damage. I'd probably put Berna with Augustus to try to prevent that, but, you know, there's ways even to counter that. I don't think she's that good. I think she's a little weak right now. But I kind of felt that way about Goose as well, and I use him every day now. I use Goose every stinking day. Every day I use Goose. Kayla, Goose, Isaac, Sebastian, Aiden. I'm using that team every single day. Every day. All right. So this weekend, guys, please be safe. Do not add to the population unless you're trying, in which, you know, good luck. Use lotion. Don't subtract from the population. Come Monday, I need you watching again, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. So do not find yourself in jail or the newspaper or the hospital. But if you do find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.